So today we're going to be distributing, same as yesterday, only we're going to be just doing more distributing. So let's start off with some of what we did yesterday. So use your whiteboard to work out each problem and enter your answer in a clicker. But listen up. I want person A, everybody who's person A, please raise your whiteboard marker. Raise your whiteboard marker if you are person A. Now put your whiteboard marker down. You are going to talk and tell person B how to do it. Go ahead and go. Okay, so let's work. I'm going to do this one on my own. 8 times 3x is 8 times 3x. 8 times 2 is 8 times 2. Negative 5 times 5x. And negative 5 times negative 3 equals 35. 24x, 16, negative 25x. A negative times a negative is a positive 15 equals 35. Combine like terms, I've got 24x and negative 25x. What's the difference between negative 25 and positive 24 is negative x. And positive 16 and positive 15 make positive 31. All of that is going to equal 35. I need to solve for x, so I need to get rid of, do Gemsdorf in reverse and get rid of that positive 31 by adding negative 31 to both sides. That goes away, and I'm left with negative x equals positive 4. Then I'm just going to multiply both sides by a negative to get rid of this negative right here. So x equals negative 4. Here are my steps. Levi, that is your official warning. I distributed, I combined like terms, then I solved. Let me do another one for you. Only we have all of our variables on the right side. So I have 4 equals, I'm going to distribute my negative 4, and I have negative 4 times 7, negative 4 times negative 4 times a, positive 5 times negative 5a. If this is becoming monotonous or you're bored, that's a good thing, right? Positive 5 times negative 8 is positive 5 times negative 8. So let's simplify. I have negative 28, positive 16a, negative 25a. Okay, stop shuffling through the papers and just watch. And negative 40. Combine like terms, I have 16a's and negative 25a's makes negative 9a's. Then I have negative 28 and negative 40, which makes negative 68 because I combine them. All of that is going to be equal to, let's scoot this over a little bit, equal to 4. So I'm going to add 68 to both sides, right, getting rid of my adding and subtracting, which gives me 72 equals negative 9a. I'm going to multiply by the inverse, negative 1 over 9. That's why we've been multiplying by inverses, right? Negative 1 over 9. I can switch 72 to 9 times 8. And this is just negative 9 over 1. You can make this one look like this as well. Multiply by negative 1 over 9. This is all over 1 as well. So my 9 goes away, this 9 goes away, my negative goes away, and I'm left with a equals negative 8. Question? Okay, perfect. Your turn. You don't need whiteboards on this one. Why don't you get your notes out? This is distributing twice. Okay, so I'm going to do this one for you, 5 times 7n. Distribute that 5 also to the other 7. 5 times 7. Negative 5 times 3n. And negative 5 times negative 8 equals 35. So I get 35n plus 35 minus 15n plus 40 equals 35. I've got 35n and negative 15n. The difference between 35 and negative 15 is 20n. And 35 and 40 have the same sign, so I combine them to make 75 equals 35. Questions so far? Everybody good? I see some people erasing, catching their mistakes. So I'm going to do the inverse, right? Get rid of the adding and subtracting. Negative 75, negative 75 equal, this goes away, 20n. The difference between 75 and 35 is 40. Negative 40, thank you. Because negative 75 is bigger than 35, we're finding the difference between them. So now I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is 1 over 20. This is over 1 over 20. This is over 1. My 20s. 20 divided by 20 is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So I'm left with negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. All right, so write that down if that's not quite what you got. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop here because I stopped here with the other class, and we'll continue this part tomorrow. Okay?